Consuming content might be consuming me. My life is ran by notifications. When my device lights up, I move. Every day I'm consuming other people's content and having these dreams of creating my own. I start working towards that, and then my phone lights up and I go back to endless scrolling. But can I turn these endless years of scrolling into something special? Let's find out. How many YouTube videos have you seen? Hundreds, maybe thousands? When you think about it, you're kind of like a professional connoisseur of content. And who better to make content than the person who's tried it all? But maybe we ask ourselves, where do we start? The first place to start is by just pressing record. And then there's the question, what do I talk about? That question has overwhelmed me so many times. And if you've thought about being a creator, I'm sure it's overwhelmed you too. My habit has been, I get overwhelmed, I pick up my phone, and I start scrolling again, every single time. There is something special though when you break those habits. You start to feel yourself evolve. It's almost like turning into a Super Saiyan. You go from just existing every day to actually feeling like you're living a life. Me personally, I have dreams of making movies and filming all sorts of amazing things. But here's the thing. I can't get out of my own way. I don't think creating content always has to look like the movie Dune. It could be something as simple as you showing your favorite pillow. Hello YouTube, this is my favorite pillow. It's really just about capturing your own life. So what has my experience been? For me, I've created content every day for the last 6 months, and it has been a journey. And I mean, it has been an absolute journey. But I will say, at this point, every single day, I look forward to making videos. Almost to the point now, if I don't make a video, I feel weird. One of the things that was the hardest for me to get over was hearing myself. I hated hearing myself talk. But now, I think about it more as hearing my own voice. And that's been one of the best things from being a consumer to being a creator. It really just gives you a look inside your own thoughts. And I believe the world is only going to keep consuming. And I say that because we can't help ourselves. I'm addicted to consuming. I can't stop. But I do think it's very important to be left with your own thoughts. Because when you start thinking about these things, you start to think about who you are and who you want to be. When you sit down and think about what do I want to talk about, you kind of have to embrace it. And then that requires that you have to embrace yourself and you start thinking about different choices you've made. It's been wild seeing myself turn into somebody who I never thought I could be. So I'll say, in the beginning, I couldn't imagine ever being where I am. But after hundreds and hundreds of videos of practice, I feel comfortable. If there's anybody who's out there who's wanting to create content, keep going.